So yeah, I'm here. I'm the real Felicia, spiritual being here speaking. You have to excuse my face. Like I said, I'm dealing with some hoodoo voodoo bumps. You see, they like to sit here and stick my face down. They say it looks hideous, but I think that, it's testimonial. Being that I do die every night, literally, you have to tune into that. Plug into mindset. I'll plug you in. You just gotta hit me up and let me know you want in. You'll see some real stuff. They show people the bogus stuff. Those who are aware of what I mean by plug into mindset, well, you just have not met this here true spiritual being just yet. So yeah, I was sitting here talking about I'm gonna do some techniques. So you could tell if you have demons nailed to you or bad spirit or soul. And what you could do to scan yourself outside, if you're not into that church religious stuff and want to go out to a Catholic church, I can show you what to do. It will work, I guarantee it. Outside of that, we were sitting there yesterday over there on the railroads. I'm in a news place, y'all. I thought I was going to be sleeping there last night. I did not. That is so grateful, isn't it? Hallelujah. We have more clouds today. See, look at that. We're going to get into that good stuff. Look at that. Yeah. So, I don't know how widespread it is. I know I do have followers that follow along. Usually it's associated with that big whiff of Jesus. Jesus and God. So, yeah, look what they got me out here doing. I'm smoking on some receipt paper, y'all. So I take these here down. I break this here down and put it on receipt paper. Because I don't have any money, apparently. Nobody really take my mindset cash. Or if they do take my mindset cash, you getting swapped out these days. Just so you won't help a spiritual being like me. But I got your back. I got some techniques for that there too that I'm going to post. So it's going to get really good. We're getting into some good stuff here. This is what people do need to see. Because, see, I've been hearing a lot that I need to start this here channel. But see, the thing about it was I was hesitating because of the impersonation of, I prefer to ask Christine. I don't know if you following me along. If you do, you know who I mean. Try and be me. So I was hesitant on it, but now that stuff is more cleared up, and people starting to see that difference, especially out here in Texas. Let me tell you, that is a shout out to Texas. They've been going through some things, but they've been standing strong. That's one thing I can say. I've seen them drop states down to number 50. I'm straight out of Louisiana. So they've been doing something right. No offense to Louisiana, because they out there getting it too, boy. They jump out, boy. Look, you might want to watch that too. Make sure your people ain't being switched out there. That could be a distraction too, knowing I look at it. And I saw what happened with some housekeepers out here in Texas, out there in Frisco. Giving me trouble here. No, I'm a true smoker. They say it's hood and ratchet, but what I defined it is as survival. Because I'm not hood and ratchet. They trying to stop me from $1 million deals, y'all. That's how spiritual I am. Whoever seen something like it? I had to lock some of these here extra incarnated, they say, down. If you spiritual, you'll be able to see it around me. You just gotta get your stuff that you get and line it up with this video, and you'll see it. That's a better way to follow on with actuality too, what's going on. So if you are not aware with all this here spiritual warfare and stuff going on, that's the best way to see what all this is that I be talking about floating around. Get your gear. When this video come, you see it. Line that stuff up. You'll see it, you know? It's there. So outside of that, I'm here in Texas in the United States of America, you know. If we could get civil to talk about civil rights, I think there's a lot of victims out here that's not being heard. I understand why. Because when they speak up and they try to fight, guess what? They're attacked. They may see some financial decline. They may see a health decline. They may see some torturement in the mind because I rung this in too, spiritually speaking. No, even with the military, don't play. I'm putting them on blast. Now, you going to have a lot of headlines. Now, you won't play with me. Because we could take this back to 1993. Right on Luke Air Force Base, boo. You won't get technical. Let's go back to Landstuhl, Germany, boo. Where I was born out there on that Air Force Base. Everything that y'all didn't tell me about being a spiritual being. Nah, I put them all on the map. They want to sit here. Now, y'all hit them up. They're going to use some sources to go to and bust them down and ask what the hell this is out here in Texas. People need to be saved, goddammit. And what I mean by that, they're sitting up here trying to incarnate or reincarnate people without their consent. Talking about that's their Satanism doctrine. That ain't no Satanism doctrine because, see, first of all, you got to have a special permission. And you ain't going to be sitting up here writing in your own permissions to sit here and reincarnate, and then people waking up like, who I am? What? Where am I? This is not my party. You know? Then they're going to sit quiet because they threaten not to say nothing. See, I speak on mine. I can't be reincarnated, but I was called for a reason. I was caught for a reason. Look at them. They want to sit here and die my battery down. Now I'm saying too much, y'all. They expect me to get this radical. But see, I told God himself that I will get radical for him. I sure did. So maybe this is outside my comfort zone. But guess what? If that's what it takes to get it done, So yeah, they're running down my battery. I'm at 10 minutes. I just want that introduction right there, but a lot more is coming. I am Felicia Sanders, and you'll see a lot of my holographics floating around, y'all. We got political, we got comeback, we got spiritual, we got poetic justice, we got the mentalist, etc., you know? So you see us floating around here, especially Texas. If y'all don't know, link you up a friend in Texas and ask them what all this mindset stuff is going on, plugged up. I guarantee you there'll be a good reference to let you know. I'll talk to y'all later once I charge my phone.